Hey guys, so today I'm going to make a get ready with me video. It's my first time making one of these. This is the look that I end up with, obviously. I don't know if I'm satisfied with my hair yet, but you'll see me do my makeup from start to finish and what I did for my hair. Yes, it's naturally curly, but I kind of zhuzhed it up a little bit. I used the Naked 2 palette and then this pop of purple, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Be sure to subscribe and like this video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a get ready with me video. It's the first time I've ever done it, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the Origins Ginseng Eye Cream right here, and just so you know, like, I'm gonna be moving around a lot in this video because I just moved, so like all my makeup is all over this desk. I'm dying to get an Alex 9 drawer like from IKEA so that I can really organize it, because it is like driving me nuts being everywhere, but whatever, will deal. Alright, and then I'm going to use my new favorite moisturizer, and it's the Murad Oil Control Mattifier, and it has SPF 15. I love it. I had a sample in, like, I think my favorites video, and what I do is I just I kind of swipe it down in one direction, because when you start, like, you know, if you do circles or get too aggressive with it, it kind of, it's like glue. It starts like peeling, I guess, in a way. It's like a peel mask or something like that that you rub off. And the texture is weird, but it really does mattify. I mean, I can use this without a primer, and my foundation stays pretty well. And then, well, let me get my chin. Then the primer that I'm going to use is another new favorite, and it is the, I think it's Boots, right? But yeah, Boots number 7 Beautifully Matte Makeup Base, and I bought this off of the recommendation of Shades of Cassie, because she said it was like really great, and I actually just watched another video from her today and she was talking about it again. But it really is fantastic, and to me it's a much less expensive for the Becca Evermatte primer, and it's not as hard to work with. The Becca Evermatte, you have to be really, really careful because you have, like, you can get intense dry spots if you don't rub it in very well. This one is not as hard to work with, and it's only $10 at Target. And the Becca, I want to say, is 38 or 42, maybe 36, something like that. It's more than $30. And I do the same thing that I do with my moisturizer. I try to go in just one direction. I know most people don't show, like, moisturization and primer steps, but because these, you have to use them in a specific way, I wanted to include them. And then I'm going under my chin too, because I do have blemishes under my chin, and I want to prime there too. And then while I'm priming, I'm going to prime my eyelids, and that sounds weird, eyelids, I don't know why. I'm using my Lorac primer. You can't, there's nothing left on here as far as words go, so I think it's like behind the scenes, and there's only like a teensy bit left, but I'm trying to get every single drop. Anyone else, whenever you put on primer, you kind of like move your contact around? That just happened to me. It's the most annoying feeling. It's like something sliding in your eyeball. Okie dokie. So I'm going to be using the Naked 2 palette. I rarely use this, and when I was moving, I put this in storage, and so I really didn't use it. But yesterday I used it for the first time in forever, so I figured I might as well use it again. My brushes are behind me though, so. I'm going to start with Tease. I'm going to use Tease in the crease and Foxy on the brow bone. I'm going to go ahead and start with Foxy though, because I need to wait for my the primer to dry a little bit more. I like Foxy here because it's not too white. It's more just like a lighter skin tone, and so I don't look, I feel like it's not so like 90s. I don't know why I think 90s, but whatever. All right. Okay, so the primer's dry. That's the reason I really like the Lorac primer. It dries so quickly. And then I'm just going in with this fluffy brush. This is the e.l.f. Blending eye brush. And I'm just going right into my crease. The other colors that I'm going to use are shimmery, so I want my crease to be matte, so it has something to blend into, and it adds more definition. I don't want it to be like shimmery and glittery and just everywhere. I'm just creating a rounded out V shape in the corner. All right, now I'm going to take an e.l.f. the eyeshadow brush. It's just like the C-shaped brush. And I'm going to go in with Verve. Oh, crud. And it's this one right here. It's just like a silver. And I'm going in the like inner 1/3 of my eye. And usually I'll do my foundation first, but since these really are shimmery shadows, they have a tendency to like get down here, and it's a mess. So yeah. And then with this same exact brush, I'm going to use something. I don't know if I want to use Suspect or YDK. I guess I'll use YDK. It's this one right here. It's a little bit darker. It's like a taupish silver. I don't know if taupish is a word, but it is today. Alright, I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of tease in the crease. And then a teensy tiny bit of blackout. I mean, it's black. I just want a little bit more definition there. All right. Now I'm going to go in with black liner. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim, and it is super duper slim. I'm going to do a tiny cat eye. I always say tiny, and then I just keep on like building and building. I guess I could zoom in for you a little bit. Those are my eyes so far. I don't love my wing. I just got this, but I feel like it's already drying out on me. Don't know why. Okay, well, while that, I don't know, reloads, gets more liquidy because it's super dry right now. I'm going to go ahead and start with my foundation. I'm going to zoom you back out. I am going to use the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation in 3.2. I never ever would guess that I could pull off a foundation that said hydrating foundation. However, I use the Sephora Color IQ. If you haven't been to Sephora recently, I think all of them have in the last 2 weeks gotten their Color IQs. And basically what it is like a little handheld device, and they'll take a picture of your skin in 3 places, and they'll find the like a code, and there's something like 110 different codes. I think mine is like 2Y09, and it matches you up with every foundation in that specific store that is the same color, and then you can narrow it down by like the amount of coverage you want, the type of foundation you want, so cream, powder, liquid, and then like the finish that you want. So obviously I want a matte finish because I'm super oily, and it's amazing. So I tried out this one, the Smashbox one, because it was one of my like top picks, and I was shocked. Like, it really lasts all day, and even though it says hydrating, like, I get a really nice matte finish, so I'm super impressed. And just a tip, mine came out 2Y09, I think, pretty sure. And the foundations that I first tried with that, they came out a little bit on the like reddish or orangey side. And I think it's because like I have some redness, I mean, as you can tell earlier, some redness in my cheeks. So the picture taken closest to my cheeks were a little bit darker. So there's an option whenever you have your numbers put in to go yellower or I think pinker. So I went with the yellower choices, and that's how I ended up on this one. And it matches really well. So okay, and then I'm going to use, oh, by the way, I'm using the I was gonna say Smashbox, the Real Techniques stippling brush. Then, oh, the Becca Dual Coverage Compact Concealer. I'm like so in love with this right now, and I have been using it underneath the foundation, but I totally forgot, so whatever, we'll have to go with it. And it has, I'm in the color Toffee. This is like the extra coverage side and the medium coverage. So all I do is I usually use a brush, but my brush is dirty. I'm using the side that says extra, and I'm just gonna go in anywhere that I have a little dot, a little marker scar. Use this mirror down here. And I get super red around my nose. And then I'm going to go back in with the stippling brush. Oh, I don't think I closed that all the way. I like doing under my foundation because I feel like it blends it so much better. All right. All right, and then since my liner's already done on this side, I'll go ahead and put on my under eye concealer. This is the CoverGirl in Olay, I think, and it's in light medium. I just do a V. Alright, so I had no space in my memory card, so I went ahead and deleted some stuff, but I finished my concealer on the other side and then my liner, and now I'm going to do my brows. I have the Milani Brow Tint Pen. I haven't used this in so long, but it used to be like my holy grail, so let's see if I still love it after trying a bunch of other stuff. I'm just going to use a spoolie to brush my brows. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And it's really just like a marker, and mine is a natural taupe. It can come off red sometimes, but I mean, now that I have red hair, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use a smaller mirror because using the viewfinder is a little bit hard. I like it. It's one of those things where like you get so used to a product that you're not sure that you like love it or that you've just been, you know, addicted to it for so long. So I stopped using this and I started using, you know, the NYX the brown gel eyeliner for a while, and then the Anastasia brow powder and the Anastasia Brow Genius, and what else have I used? Oh, the MAC pencil and spiked. And so I kind of just wanted to go back to this and see what I thought about it, and I really like it. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those other things, but sometimes it's good to go back. Okie dokie. There's like some unevenness down here. My wonky brows. Okie dokie. I totally dig it. Alright, so now I'm going to put on my powder, and yes, I realize that it's a lot of coverage, but I do what I gotta do. This is the Makeup Forever Duo Matte. I'm almost done. Like, there's this tiny little ring, and I'm so ready to be done. Like, I'm over it right now. I'm using the e.l.f. powder brush. I have a few of these, so what I just do is I use nail polish. If it has like the gray or taupe kind of polish, it means it's for my face. If it has red polish, it means it's for blush. This is a powder foundation, so it could be worn on its own, but it's way too light for me right now on its own, and I'm just ready to be done, so I'm using it to set my liquid foundation. Sorry, like, I'm not speaking well. Even though technically I feel like that Smashbox foundation could go on its own and be okay. Alright, so that's that. I need mascara. I wish I knew where my, oh, there we go, eyelash curler. And then my current fave, the Revlon Lash Potion. This stuff is fantastic. I already have a backup of it because when I got this one at Target, they gave me a coupon for $2 off the next one. So I was like, oh, hell yeah. And I got the other one too. So I know that's kind of ridiculous, but I mean, it's better than buying a $25 bottle, you know, at Sephora. So, sorry for my lips. My lips are so dry right now. In fact, I'm going to put some lip balm on because that is just nasty. This is just C.O. Bigelow Lemon Lip Cream. I love how it smells. It's like the Girl Scout cookies that have lemon in them. Smells just like that. Okay. So it's slightly better. I'm going to look down because this is really hard to look at the viewfinder and do it. Alright, that's 2 coats. Three. and 4. Ta-da! So much better, right? Like, that's an intense difference. Ah. I don't know why I'm holding my head at such a weird angle. Alright. I guess I could do a little more. Could always do a little more. Okay, and then I'm going to use... what the heck? I'll use the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer in number 5. I'm trying to use up my, the MAC one, but this is my favorite, and sometimes I get sad to not use it. Okay, and I'm using the e.l.f. blush brush that I almost always use for contour. I've learned the hard way not to put much more, if any, on the brush when I'm doing like the top, because I tend to look like I just have a brown circle around my face. And that's not a good look. Like this right here. See what happens? Just blend that mess out. Alright, and then I'm going to use my beloved makeup. My goodness, I keep on running out of space. I really need to just like delete everything. Does anyone else get like super sentimental about deleting stuff? I feel like, oh my god, what am I gonna do when it's gone? Alright, so I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Star Powder. Star Powder in 90940. And I'm using the e.l.f. setting brush. I just kind of use whatever's in the lid. I love this stuff. Right, and then for blush, what do I want? I'm gonna use the no, you know what? I'm gonna use a little Dior. I'm gonna use the Dior Rosy Glow blush because it's so beautiful. You cannot see that it is hot pink. There you go. Okay. Oh shit. Sorry. One of my favorite parts is that it's clear. I don't know why that matters, but I think it's really cool. And then I'm going to use this angled brush. I think I got it at Walmart. I'm really not sure, but it is my favorite brush to use with this blush. It fits perfectly in the pan and it's really soft. I feel like I could just keep on going with this blush. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. And then let's do something to this awful hair. It is such an icky mess. I'm going to use the Tresemme Thermal Creations Heat Tamer Leave-In Spray. Shake it up a little. Ooh, and then open it. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. I love this spray. I love the spray bottle really because it comes out like in a big mist instead of like only one place, which I think is so frustrating. And then I'm going to use what's on the floor. My Remington curling wand. I think it's like the smaller one. I'm not sure the exact like measurement. And what I do when my hair is already curly, but just like a little meh, like nothing special, is I take sections of it, especially in the front and the top, and I go with the curling wand. That way it adds smoothness and more definition. I mean, I know I'm curling my hair that's already curly, but it makes it look a lot more put together than if I walked out the house like this. Like, I would not feel comfortable just like walking out my crazy curls, and I'm going to work, so there's that. All right, what is this right here? Okay, maybe I'll fix it later, but it looks okay for now. I'm gonna take off some of the lip balm at least. And what am I gonna go for? The other day I wore my CoverGirl, these. I don't know what they're called. Whatever these are in these packages that have the color on the end, and it did not come off like all day. I'm actually gonna wear this one. It's in Divine. I love this one. It's just like a purpley color, and it really, really lasts. Oh, I love it. I'm constantly on the lookout for a purple lipstick, and I always forget that I have this one. Okie dokie, so here is my look. Thank you for getting ready with me. I appreciate it. Sorry I spent half the time rambling. It'll be better next time. Anyways, so be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye. I don't know if my hair looks right. Oh, good. I feel very like Farrah Fawcett. Does it look very Farrah Fawcett? You almost can't tell that I have really bad roots right now. What else? I gotta go. I'm gonna be late.